So let's compare the newly announced Pixel 9a with the Nothing Phone 3a. Two budget devices, budget prices, pretty good specs, but which one is better? So pricing wise, budget devices, Pixel 9a, $500. Nothing Phone 3a, less than $400. So we have a difference of at least $100 between these devices. Pretty much half the price of a flagship device. So one big difference is that the 9a from Google has nano SIM and eSIM. Nothing Phone 3a is just a double nano SIM. The Pixel 9a has IP68, while the Nothing Phone 3a has IP64. So a little bit better on the Pixel 9a. The display, 120 hertz on both of these devices, but you have a bigger screen on another Phone 3a, 6.3 inches on the Pixel, 6.7 on the Nothing Phone. Both are 1080p. Pixel 3a does have the always on display, but something to counter that, the Nothing Phone 3a does have 3 LED lights on the back for notifications, something very different, especially with that translucent body. Both have Android 15, but the updates are more on the Pixel 9a, 7 years of updates versus 3 on the Nothing Phone 3a. Chipset, a more powerful G4 on the Pixel 9a, while you get a decent mid-tier Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 on the Nothing Phone 3a. For internal storage, both are at 128 gigs, and for RAM, both have 8 gigs. Neither have a SD card slot. Camera situation, Pixel 3a, 2 cameras, a main shooter and ultra wide. Nothing Phone 3a has 3 cameras, main shooter, telephoto, and ultra wide, both shooting 4K. So in theory, the Nothing Phone 3a should have more flexibility with that extra lens, but I think the overall better quality is the Pixel 9a. Selfie camera, Pixel has the 4K 1080p on the Nothing Phone. When it comes to unlocking the devices, both feature fingerprint readers under the display, and both are optical. Battery life, very good on both of these. 5100 milliamps on the Pixel 9a, 5000 on the Nothing Phone 3a. Wired charging is going to be half the speed on the Pixel 9a at 23 watts versus 50 watts on the Nothing Phone. And also there's wireless charging at 7.5 watts on the Pixel 9a. There isn't that option on the Nothing Phone. So my quick takeaways, let's talk about the positives of the Pixel 9a, where you're getting all those updates. 7 years, it's pure Google. It is closer to a flagship device. You're getting the great camera quality from the Pixel 9a that is pretty much top notch. And you know for sure that this phone is going to work on all the carriers if you get this unlocked. But at the end, this phone does cost $500. It's still kind of pricey, even though it's a mid-range type of device. But you're also getting that top-tier G4 processor from Google. So this device is kind of future-proof. But you are paying a little bit more of a premium than I would like. When it comes to the Nothing Phone 3a, it's cheaper in price. It is a very different looking device. I like the 3 LED lights on the back. I like the translucent body. It has a little bit of a difference in the skin. So that's something different that stands out right away. The other thing that I like about it is that it has that big battery along with that super fast charging of 50 watts. You can get 50% in around 19 minutes. So this phone, battery-wise, is super powerful, super awesome. On a day-to-day basis, you're not going to notice any difference between these. Take away the camera systems, the internals, they both have 128 gigs. They have 8 gigs of RAM. And the processors, I mean, yeah, the Pixel is a little bit more powerful. But on social media, YouTube, video, music, maps, all that stuff, they should run pretty much identically the same on everyday tests. You won't notice a difference. Although the performance is very similar, the longevity is definitely going to be with the Pixel 9a, and it has a more universal, known quantity. This is going to have better resale value, I think, than the Nothing Phone 3a, but the price is a little bit more expensive. But you get the 7 years of updates, very powerful processor, and then the camera system is very, very good. These devices are similar in price, although the Nothing Phone 3a is a little bit cheaper. It doesn't offer anything longevity wise. It's just, you get it, and it doesn't have an eSIM. So that might be, that's something that's kind of standard now. I like to have a nano SIM and an eSIM. This is only double nano SIM, so that's kind of different right there. Some people actually might like it. But if you were to get that phone, it kind of sucks that if you were to buy the phone and you're in North America, it might not work on your carrier. But the Pixel 3a, the Pixel 9a is definitely going to work all over the world, no issue. So yeah, the Nothing Phone 3a is it's a good phone, and it's very close into day-to-day activities with the Pixel 9a, but longevity-wise and the camera system is just way better on the Pixel 9a. So in the end, the Pixel is the winner here.